Good morning, First Christian Church. Today let's enjoy a sunrise photo from my Twitter friend Janet McClanahan while we listen to our scripture passage for this month from Micah 6:8. He has told you, O mortal, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God. I love that scripture passage, do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly with God. I like the way the King James says, love mercy. That seems to be a better word to me than kindness. What do you think? Do you prefer kindness or mercy? Either way, it's a good way to start our day together. I want to show you the ginkgo tree near the playground at church. What are you doing?
Sweeping the rocks off.
You find any snakes?
No. And I'm glad I did.
But you're looking, aren't you?
Yeah. No, I'm searching.
I think it's too cold for snakes. I'm coming to take pictures of this ginkgo tree. Isn't that pretty?
It is.
I love that tree. I told you last Sunday the only reason I came back to this church was so I could watch this magnificent tree change to its glorious yellow. You know I'm teasing about that, don't you? It seems to me that we've had a beautiful fall. A lot of trees have already lost their leaves, but many are just now in peak beauty. I hope you're enjoying driving around in this beauty that God has created for us, and that you are remembering to thank God for the beauty of creation. Oh, I've got a great story to tell you. Bob Ziesmer called me on Monday to say he was sorry that he had missed church last Sunday, and he said he had heard me on the video say something about people finding all kinds of excuses to miss church. And then he explained that he had an excuse. He had been doing some woodworking out in his shop, and he had accidentally cut his thumb pretty seriously. He had taken several stitches to fix up his thumb. And I said, well, I certainly understand an injury like that is an excused absence for church. That's okay, Bob. But he said, no, that's not the reason I didn't come. I said, what? He said he didn't come because with his thumb all bandaged up like that, he couldn't button up his pants. So I assured him that was excuse enough, and I gave him special permission to miss church anytime he couldn't button up his pants. I was talking to Cheryl Gibson this week, and she was kind enough to say that she liked my sermon last Sunday, and she and a friend were trying to remember one of the key lines from the sermon, so I thought I would remind you of that line too. I said, the worst word is never the last word. God has the last word, and the last word is always hope. I really like that line. It's an original line. It came to me while I was wrestling with the text all week long trying to prepare the sermon. The worst word is never the last word. You know, that'll keep you going in the hard times of life. Well, I want to show you a little bit of video with Stephen and Donna putting up the sign that we've got for the December 4th Photos with Santa event. You'll see here that we're putting up that in the midst of a pretty windy day, and so it was kind of exciting putting that up, but it's going to be a big event for the church. You look forward to that on December 4th. And let's remember, close off this video with our closing scripture that we've been using in church. Finally, brothers and sisters, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things.